Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Off. Now, previously, we found out that Zone 1s, 2, and 3 are very dangerous and scary. And with that being said, we need to go through because there's some really cool items that we can get that are not only going to help us for the rest of the game, but also they're just going to help us in general for what there is to come. So, one of these things that we have to do is go back through this maze, and I don't like the maze because I get lost with incredible ease. This is going to be great. This is going to be the best episode because it's just going to be... It's like Lost in the Maze 2, Redux. Kill me. There's a box down there. I think we're in the right direction of the box. Yeah, just go around here. Okay, good. At least we can get this. Which I think at least is something good or something. An aura of greatness. Interesting. Now, by the way, I just wanted to address something. I know this may sound fucking radical and terrifying, but... I don't think I'm going to equip any of the new stuff until I get all the grand items because I want to make sure that like everything is like equal to where I'm at, which I know that kind of sounds like a stupid excuse, but for me it's just like I want to make sure that everything gets boosted up at the same time, and I don't want anything to be like out of order, out of like control, which I know this sounds crazy, freaking kooky, freaking wacky, but it's just how I look at it, as far as I can tell you. But what if there's more stuff in the maze? That's what I'm concerned about. 1805. Is that the goodie? Is that something? Is that something I should be concerned about? Or is that something I should... Door opens, open 1805? Oh, it's the code to this room. Okay, well, at least this is our way back into the city, but we need to find a code for another door. Right. There's the red box over there. It has to be in this area then. 1805. Let me just not remember that code just in case if I... Whoa! I got hit with a lag spike. Okay, I hope the game doesn't crash on me. Okay, I'm looking for a code of 1805. That's for the other door, but I'm looking for another code. Was it for a door down here? I think it was. 1805. That does not work. Okay, so I need to find another code for that door. Have I found the code before, or am I going crazy? I don't know, honestly. Seriously, I do not know. Alright. But I know we could probably find the code somewhere. If not, I'll probably need to do some guidance, probably look something up. But 1805 is the way to get out of here. There is a pathway out. 2 pieces of Belial's meat. Okay. But we need to find the code for the other door, because I'm pretty sure that's like the only area that I know where anything could be trapped in. Shut up, whoever's calling out to me. 1805. 1805. No. If it's not 1805, then where the plep is anything. Where the plep. I will say it like that. Yes, indeed. 1709. Okay, so there's 1805 and 1709. Is 1709 to the other door or the door previous? I might try with the other door first, and then I'll go with the one on the right. So, 1805 is the way to get out of here, and then there's 1709. Yeah, I can't even go out this way. Okay, 1709. Nope. It's got to be to the other door then. Okay, I got to remember. I'm going to keep saying it just so I don't forget it. Because if I forget it, that's going to be very bad. 1709 is to the door. 1805 is for the exit. It should be at least. Because if it's not, I'm concerned. 1709. Alright, cool. Hey. The phantoms are gone. The color is gone. Everything is gone. I am now forever safe. That's sad, but it's also scary. Here. The Grand Diagonal. Also, in a Thursday. Okay, a Thursday, I guess. We did get the things here, so there might be more stuff in the maze. However, maybe I'll try and look for that in my off time. I don't want to just make the maze the whole focus of this. For now, I want to get to Zone 3. Because I think I know where the other thing is for that. Being the other, grand thing. So I have a grand finale from Zone 1 and a grand diagonal from Zone 2. Now it only leads Zone 3. All points in competence? Yeah, that sounds like me. Alright. I have a feeling I know where to go. But it just kind of depends on where it is. Because the only place I can think is like, ooh, is there anything in here? Does the map matter here anymore? I don't think it does. Oh. Interesting. The map here doesn't matter anymore. So I can just walk freely. But something I need to note is the only place I can think of, there's a couple. Like maybe the tunnel stuff, like the long drop. There was the area at the end that was white when we were being chased by Enoch. A color of force. Sounds pretty forceful. Like that. Thank you very much. Go ahead and over here, there's 2 doors that we can go. Let's go with this one first. Nothing, and there's nothing, and there's nothing. And also there's the box hidden. Gotta get that hidden box, which has a piece of Moloch's meat. What is a Moloch? Stop. You are things. Are those nips? What are you? I'm going to scan you. Wide angle. You're just another secretary. 3,500 HP? Plug that. I'm just gonna row and just flee. That does so much damage to me. No! I'm getting out of there as fast as possible. I gotta read this. There's nothing on the poster. Oh yeah, let me read nothing. Let me just read this bland piece of paper first. Y'all do so much damage. I'm not even gonna attempt to fight you because even as one, look how much damage that did. Actually, I couldn't even see who attacked who, but I didn't even see the number of damage popped up. But considering that it's in this zone, it's probably not good. Okay, up here, there is a door open. Was there always a door open over here? Or was there not? Because I don't remember if there was. Oh. Okay, am I going in the right direction? Man, I seriously do not remember. There was a staircase. Oh, this is to the sugar factory. Oh, and the doors don't matter anymore here, too, so I don't have to worry about, like, a lever puzzle. Is there going to be something in the final sugar room? Where the room was just filled with sugar, and they were just like, you're here to steal our sugar. And I'm just like, I'd like to, but at the risk of not dying, I probably wouldn't. And then they still try and kill me. A tibia epidermis. Fascinating. I'm probably missing out on so much stuff, but I feel like... Oh, maybe the rail system is destroyed, so this is the only way we can, like, walk around. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna hither. Walkity-walkie, walk. Do. There's a hole down there. Something sneaky in there. I'm gonna dive on in. Oh, is the minigame gonna be so much harder now? Because, like, I'm not gonna like this. This is gonna suck. Oh, okay, we're fine. We don't have to do it anymore. Check down here, first of all. Any sneaky? No. Nothing in the furnace. And the pleb here who used to burn stuff ain't there either. I guess I'll jump in. Oh, the red box. Found it. Let us heal. And now we're going to choose our destinate question marks. Oh, the rail station does work, but where's it leading us? Oh, it's back here. Okay, there's probably something in these locked doors that I gotta check. So you never know. So I gotta open up all these doors. Oh, why has it gotta be like this? It happened in... I swear, it's gonna be reoccurring in every single game. It's happened once in Yumi Journey, where it's just like, oh, are we loading up energy slower? Because that's scary. If we aren't able to run, that's gonna be terrifying in the future. Hopefully we can level up with ease at some point. But it's locked. Yeah, you're locked. Dang it. If only I had something that could repel you. Oh, I think it goes up faster if there are less enemies. As far as I know. Ah, there's a box there. And I can open you up and get 2 expirations. What is an expiration? X. Inspiration, offensive item, and expiration. They're both offensive items usable in combat. Okay. I thought it'd be like something like, oh, it's an offensive item, but maybe the expiration would be like a defensive item. But of course, that's just me thinking. Maybe I'm just a complete plumbing fool. Door. This music is actually very accurate for this session of rooms, because who's banging on the doors? And honestly, I hope it ain't me. Well, it actually is me, but I'm not banging on the doors. I'm just checking to see if they're locked. There's a difference. Oh, open door. A Yoshi Hero Bat? What is that? All I know is one of those words sounds like a Nintendo character, and the other word sounds like it makes me a hero. Okay, before I go down there, let me check all these other doors. At least it's repetitive, but it's not as confusing as the maze. Actually, is there anything in Zachary's room? Or the shop up here? No, it's locked. Of course. This is like Zachary appears attacking me like, aha, it's me. I am the true antagonist. The secret final boss, it's Zachary. And they're just like, you can't defeat me. I sell the greatest items in the game. I have the best stats, basically. Yo, that'd be some banter right there. You can't beat me. I have the best items that you buy from me. I basically provide you with everything you have. What a shot. Anyway, nope, not gonna deal with you, baby doll looking thing, which I don't even know what your head is. It looks like, it reminds me of the monster from Amnesia. I think they're called the Brute. And if you played Amnesia, there's like a couple monsters. Like there's Grunt with like the big wide jaw. There's like the Brute with like his head is cracked open, but he has like this big blade attached to their arm. There's the Suitor, which is only available in the DLC. Amnesia Justine, that like they're like the most human-like, but like, man, they've not had a good time. They have like a metal thing around their neck, and like on their arms like a bunch of chains, and yeah, it's pretty creepy. There's also the water monster. Can't forget about that. It really doesn't have. I didn't save. There was a box up there, and I completely disregarded it. All right. Okay, this one, I could get lost easily. However, I think I know the location of it. Basically, you got to go down left. So just keep doing this, and I think you'll eventually find something, as far as I know. So I'm just going to keep doing this, and I think, is this it? I think. Oh, thank the Lord, because I don't want to get lost walking out of, like, in the middle of nowhere for 5 minutes. A Tuesday, and also the Grand Spectral. Okay. I can save. However, I think there's a couple other things in Zone 3 that I missed that I do want to go back and check. I will return to nothingness. However, I do want to scan for some other stuff, because there's obviously areas that I was running into that I decided to go to another path instead of, like, this one. So you never know. And luckily, I did check all the locked doors. I didn't go down the staircase, which is another thing that I did not check. So let's do that real quick. And I'm definitely going to be doing some grinding after this episode, because yee howdy do. Okay, open door. There is no train. There is no train. Please kill the specters. I don't know. Anyway. Was there another door that I did? No, I think I checked the other door in here. Because there was one door that I noticed. There was technically 3 doors, but there were 2 next to each other. And I think I got everything in here. Yeah, I did. And there was something. I got the one in the box of the other room. And then there was this one that led to the big pathway. Which was basically just, hey, no railways. So you gotta walk. You gotta make it worth your while. See, like down here, I didn't check down here. And I think those other 2 rooms I didn't check. Aha! Box! A silent symbol. Shush. You gotta keep it silent. You never know what freaky monsters could appear here. There is a save box up here, but I'm pretty sure this was always here. Heck, I think all the save boxes were always there, except for the red ones, because they just spawn there because you're just like, oh, you gotta find the good stuff. Alright. Those I found. I'm pretty sure at the end of the sugar way is the next pathway. But after that, I'm not sure if I found anything, like, of too much noteworthy detail. But just in case, I'm obviously going to scan back again. I'm not leaving any item untouched, except for that maze area. Like, frick that maze area. I'll obviously search for it. Like I said, I'll search for it off camera. But, man, that's just going to use so much time. And I hate getting lost in mazes. I think there's just, yeah, there's not even any way to go here. I think there's some, no, it doesn't look like it. It's just this hole, and it just seemed like, you know, the way out. Okay, so, I guess if this is just it, and I've checked every other area, I think we could just make our way on out of here, and then I can end the episode. Definitely a shorter episode, but in the next episode, I'm going to do a lot of grinding. We're going to buy items from Zachary, and also, I think we're going to potentially make it to the room. Unless if there's another thing that I can get, which, just in case, that's obviously why I'm going to do a ton of grinding. I already checked down here. Let's jump in the hole on this side, though. Still led to the same thing. But, wait, no, what if I cancel? I'll just never leave. Oh, I could just return to nothingness here. Okay, cool. Return to nothingness, yes. There probably is something inside of that, like a big place. You know, the big white void. So, I don't know. But all I'll tell you is that I need to start leaving. I'm going to check the save box over here. And then I'll end the episode. Save box here. There we go. Save the game. Okay. A little bit of a shorter episode, not around 20, but like it's fine. If you did enjoy this episode of Alf, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share with your friends more Alf content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel? And if you haven't yet, or you want to, hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button to receive all my notifications on this YouTube channel in the near future. And last but certainly not least, why not check out my, I almost said YouTube channel. Why not check out my merchandise in the description? I'm not forcing you to buy anything. I'm just saying there might be something interesting in the shop that I might be interested in. But above all else, I will see you, entities and guardians, in the next video. Hail the Hypenese!